Hi everyone, my name is Marguerite, and I'm a member at Water Street Church here to bring you a midweek devotion. During these summer months, we spend many days at the cottage and enjoy it when kids and grandkids come. A question the youngest grandsons always ask is, "Grandpa, can we go out to a boat and go tubing?" Grandpa with delight would say yes. And sure enough, once the boat is in the water and the tube is hooked up, the kids go in the tube and give Grandpa a sign that they are ready to be pulled. For the next little while, all we hear is the roaring of the motor and the laughter of the boys as they scream, "Faster, Opa!" The next day, another boat is pulled into the water as John and I get the sailboat ready to go for a trip on the lake. The sails get hoisted, the rudder is lowered, and slowly but surely the wind gets into those sails and we glide through the water. We hear the water softly splashing against the side of the boat. A loon watches us but does not fly away. We see the shoreline, people swimming, and we have a quiet conversation about the beauty of the lake. Two boats, two very different stories. The first boat created lots of noise, both from the motor as well as the screaming kids. The second boat made a quiet trip on the lake, giving opportunity to hear the birds overhead and observe the surroundings. Noises. We hear many noises all around us every day. There are the physical noises of machines, construction, a vacuum cleaner, the many beeps in our cell phone or computer. Noises. But there are also those noises in our head. Noise of worrying, of deadlines, of money matters, of children and school and COVID. Oh, so many noises. Sometimes it just overwhelms us, and then we need a time of quiet. I had to think about that when reading Psalm 46. Let me read that for you. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Though the earth give way and the mountains fall in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging, the Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. And he says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." It is as if Psalm 46 is giving a warning to the world around us. You may think you are strong like mountains. You may think you are all-powerful. But know this. Be still and know that I am God. Your great mountains, they might fall into the sea. Your waters roar and foam wildly and violently. Be still and know that I am God. And to those who are children of God, this text is both a challenge and a wonderful comfort. It's a challenge to find stillness in all the noises around us. Even if we are trying to be still, it seems our mind continues to run through all the things that we need to do or things that we are worried about. We can be distracted by the sounds and noises we hear all around us. And yet, God knows that we can find ourselves in difficult times, in times of just wanting to scream because we don't know what to do. And he says, "Be still and know that I am God." What happens in that stillness? Do we hear his voice? Do we hear his promises? Listen, here are some of God's promises. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And Deuteronomy 31 verse 8 says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. And one more in Matthew 11, 28, 29. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. When we take time to be still, we hear these beautiful promises of God that will take away the noises that so easily overwhelm us. Will you take time this week to be still? Will you listen to what God has in store for you, the promises he has made? And just like with the story of the two boats, we can be caught up in the noise of what goes on in and around us, or we can take a moment to be still and listen to the voice of God. If you would like to know more about this God of promises, or if you would like someone to pray with you, please call the church office. There will be a notice at the end of this devotion with the church's phone number. Now, may God bless you and keep you, and may he give you his peace.